My wife, Haruka, and I had been together since childhood. We grew up in the same town, shared the same birthday, and eventually fell in love during high school. Our relationship felt like fate, something unbreakable. When we got married, I truly believed we had sworn eternal love to each other. But lately, she had grown distant. Conversations were met with half-hearted responses, her attention lost in her phone. Though she was a full-time housewife, she neglected cooking, cleaning, even laundry. On our third wedding anniversary, I came home with a cake and hors d'oeuvres, hoping to rekindle something, but she dismissed me coldly, accusing me of trying to be cruel before retreating to her room. That night, I ate the cake alone. I couldn't take it anymore. While she slept, I checked her phone. What I found shattered me. She was cheating, worse, it was with a mutual acquaintance, Arimato. There were photos, messages mocking me, even one showing me eating cake alone with the caption, "Eating cake by yourself on your anniversary?" Pathetic. The love I once had for her evaporated in an instant. From the next day, I stopped doing any housework that wasn't for myself. I stopped helping her parents with their affairs. At work, I rerouted all company orders from my father-in-law's business to a competitor. Suddenly, Haruka's demeanor changed. She tried to win me back, acted affectionate, but I gave her nothing in return. Then came our birthday, a day we had always celebrated together. This time, I didn't come home until late. When I finally walked through the door, she was sitting at the dining table, staring at a cake and an elaborate meal, tears streaming down her face. It was as if she believed she was the victim. "I hate you," she whispered, her voice trembling. I laughed. The irony of her words was almost amusing. Did she think I didn't know? That I hadn't seen everything? Just then, my phone buzzed. Arimato had texted, "You're doing great. Keep it up." Haruka's face turned pale. She scrambled to explain, to apologize, to justify. But I had no interest in her words. I told her to leave. When she refused, I called her parents to take her home. I knew our marriage was over. She must have thought she could do anything and I'd simply forgive her. I had loved her more than anyone, and she threw it all away for cheap thrills. Now, I had a new plan, one that involved taking every last cent of alimony from her and Arimato and using it for an extended trip abroad. Perhaps somewhere far, where I could forget her entirely. A few months later, an unexpected event shook my routine. I received an invitation to my middle school reunion. My school days weren't exactly pleasant. I was part of the outcast crowd, constantly bullied. The only friend I had back then was Yoshiko, a quiet girl from the art club who had dropped out for a year due to illness. Curiously, I saw her name in the group chat for the reunion. I hesitated but ultimately decided to attend, just to see her again. The night of the reunion, I was met with a mix of strangers and ghosts from my past. Some classmates had changed beyond recognition, others, not so much. Then I saw her, Yoshiko. She was more beautiful than I ever imagined, with a quiet confidence about her. We were catching up when suddenly, a group of 10 women stormed over. Leading them was Tomoko, my childhood tormentor. She hadn't changed. The smirk, the arrogance, the cruel glint in her eyes, it was all the same. "Yo, it's been a while," she sneered. "Oh wait, wasn't there a dropout? What was her name again?" Her entourage giggled, just like they used to. Yoshiko shrank behind me, but I wasn't that same timid kid anymore. "Where do you work now?" Tomoko asked, still smug. "A supermarket," I said evenly. Oh, a supermarket, she laughed. Like a cashier or something? I didn't answer. Instead, I let her keep talking, digging her own grave. She kept boasting about her job as a supplier, acting as if she was above me. Then she took out a business card and tried to shove it in my hand. Why would I need this? I said. I'm the assistant manager. And I handle all supplier contracts. Her face lost all color. 6 months later, at work, a part-timer informed me that a new supplier rep had arrived for a meeting. I walked into the office, and there she was, Tomoko, sitting across from my store manager. She hadn't noticed me yet. When she finally did, her shock was palpable. Thank you for coming, I said, handing her my business card this time. Her eyes darted between me and my manager, as if seeking some escape. Oh, haha, we actually go way back, she stammered, trying to salvage the situation. We were great friends in school. I met her gaze without a hint of warmth. No, we weren't. You bullied me. The room fell silent. My manager, catching on, ended the discussion immediately. We already have long-standing partnerships, he said. I see no reason to start business with your company. Please leave. Tomoko's confidence shattered. She stammered out some weak protest but was swiftly dismissed. As she walked out, humiliated, my manager turned to me with a grin. I usually don't mix business with personal matters, he said. But I can't stand people like that. Good call. For the first time in years, I felt true satisfaction. Some betrayals cut deep, but revenge, when served right, had a taste far sweeter than any birthday cake.